Okay, we're on. Welcome. This is Chris and Chris show. We're here, both of us, doing a video review. We are going to be doing Back to the Future. We're going to be doing the first one. I mean, this is the trilogy pack. It's got all of them in here, plus all the iffy extra shit stuff that comes with it. Let's talk about the first one. What do you think about Michael J. Fox and uh, uh, Christopher Lloyd?
I think they had a good chemistry together. I mean, just everything about that movie was good, from the score to the soundtrack. I mean, they just fed off each other well.
Yeah, you got crazy scientist versus '80s teenager,
Hmm.
and I know I remember that one part in the first one. He's like, "You made a time machine out of a DeLorean." He's
Yeah.
like, "Girl, you're gonna do something. Do it with class." And I guess at the time, the DeLorean, although we all knew who John DeLorean was and what he ended up doing, he sold a bunch of coke to the FBI, and you know there went his fur,
Yeah.
which is why the DeLorean only came out in a couple years, and why we no longer see it made anymore.
Hmm.
Anyway, going back to the movie, um, it was excellent. And what I really like about it is time travel. I mean, who doesn't like time travel, right?
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you could time travel, how far back would you go?
That's a good question. I'd probably go back as far as I could, even to the dinosaur age.
I'd be iffy on that. I mean, at least I'm coming with some bazookas and some, high-powered rifles to shoot those things if they try to eat me.
Yeah.
I think they tried that, which we'll have to do that one too. Did you ever see that TV show? It was called Terra Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they went back in time to the dinosaur age.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you, how did you like the soundtrack? Because me and you's both fans of 80s music. Did you think the soundtrack was pretty good?
Yeah, I think it was awesome. From like who was that did that? Was that Huey Lewis in the News or something like that?
Hmm.
That did that back in time.
Yeah.
What was that other song that was on there? Oh shoot, I can't remember. But anyway, they had like awesome 80s music. Like, let's see here, "The Power of Love."
Hmm.
That was an excellent, excellent one. And I mean, I wonder why they picked 1955. I mean, I think it was because that's when he developed time travel, and I think it was a total accident because he typed in there because he wanted.
Hmm. I can't hear you.
You hear? You hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay. Sorry, we just had a technical difficulty for a second. Trying to think.
And I know it's not from the 80s, but I did like that Chuck Berry song too. Go, Johnny, go.
Go, Johnny, go. Oh yeah, there was a lot of talk about that. They said that original song came out in like 1958,
Hmm.
and that was supposed to be 1955.
Yeah,
So it was pretty much ahead of its time, and it was kind of like a little screw up that they did the movie
yeah,
instead of having it be a song from the era, like from 1955.
yeah.
I mean, there's some speculation today that time travel does exist, and that the government's hiding.
I don't know.
I mean, if you actually go online, you can see like some pretty condemning proof of showing like these actors like Johnny uh, I think it was one of Johnny Cash, Nicholas Cage, John Travolta. There was a bunch of them like from the old 1800s, 1700s, and
Oh, yeah.
one Rocky that looked like the Pope from like back in the 1400s.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, really.
I mean, it could be real, and they could just be hiding it. Wouldn't be the first or the last time the government hid stuff from us.
Right.
But yeah, Robert Zemeck, he did a terrific job in part one. And I mean, since we're doing Back to the Future, let's go to the second one. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one was pretty cool. Um, I guess that's when they went into 2015, which
Hmm.
us now living in the year 2021 currently.
Hmm.
They did a quid pro quo on that. Um, Looking at all the stuff that's been invented that was from that movie. And oddly enough, you remember how Doc Brown had that weird looking phone,
Yeah.
a camera on it, and he was like zooming in? We
Yeah.
now have that ability. And Nike released self lacing shoes back in 2014. They're outrageously expensive and you can't afford them.
Yeah.
Actually, while I'm here, I am going to look that up and see how much self-lacing shoes from Nike truly are while we're talking.
Yeah. And I think now they've developed cars that can self-park themselves and self-drive themselves.
Yep,
I mean,
that's one
they're
more
not
thing.
hovering, but I mean, I guess it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and those hoverboards, as they call them now, are not really hoverboards. They're on wheels.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Self-lacing shoes. Oh my gosh. Take a wild guess how much they are.
I don't
For
know, maybe
self,
400.
huh?
Are they more than 400?
They are $400 on the dot.
Oh wow.
But if you want the original design from Back to the Future, guess how much those are?
Probably around 1,000 or so.
20 grand.
Woo!
I can't believe they have self-lacing shoes and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've actually got the ones from Back to the Future also, which are coming out soon. They have the ones
Oh
from Back to the Future.
wow.
Will be coming out soon. So I mean,
So, as far as the movie trilogy goes, are you like me and you like the first and the second one the best, and the third one is okay, but it's not your favorite?
I kind of like part three because of it goes back to the 1800s. Although I kind of wish they would have went back to if they were going to do an 1800s thing. I wish they would have went back to a more historic era instead of like just some random 1880. I wish they would have went back to like 1863 in the middle of the Civil War, or went back to 1898 and seen like the Spanish American War,
Yeah,
or
but see, that would probably end up being a rated R movie then with the violence.
yeah, maybe. Heck, it should have been rated R in the first one. You got incest going on. You got the boy's mom coming on to him, filling him up underneath the table. Like, hey, he can
That's
sleep in my room. And like squeezing on his leg, and he's like, ah, crap, I gotta get out of here.
how you doing, Calvin? Why do you keep calling me Calvin? Because it's
It's
written on
written
your
on your
under.
underwear.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love that. And he's like on this drive. All right, that's John F. Kennedy Drive. Who in the heck is John F. Kennedy?
Yeah.
Because at the time, John F. Kennedy hadn't even been president yet.
Uh,
I think John F. Kennedy was still a senator in the 50s. I think he
yeah.
was a Senator Kennedy, maybe. I'd have to do the fact check on that, but geez. I love those movies, though. Part two was great. Uh, part three, going back to the Old West.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
will
def-
say that part three is growing on me, though. I definitely like it more than I used to.
I like the historic stuff.
Yeah.
And time travel movies have always got me, captured my interest.
Yeah. Even Bill and Ted.
Yeah. They even did stuff like went back to like the Napoleonic era. They went back to seeing Socrates and
Hmm.
and
Time Cop was another good one.
yeah, that was decent. I like that part. And he's like, yeah, throw it on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
Time Cop, wasn't it?
No, that was Universal Soldier 2.
Oh crap! I think he said something similar to that in that movie, but I can't think of it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, the Back to the Future movies. I wish we could show clips without copyright infringements,
Yeah.
because there are some clips from it that I absolutely enjoy. Especially the part when his mom's like, "Isn't he a dream?"
What
Like,
do
I
whoa,
mean,
whoa. Do you mean to tell me my mom's got the hots for me? Precisely. This is heavy.
he said heavy, heavy. Why do you keep saying that? Is there something wrong with the word's gravitational pull or something?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know the whole, 80s slang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I love that, though. They need to make a part 4, though.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, while Michael J. Fox is still kicking and Christopher Lloyd still knows who he is, they should at least try to make a fourth one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting up there. I mean, he get like
Mhm.
Alzheimer's and something like that. I mean, he's getting up there.
Yeah.
I think they should take advantage of it and try to make a part 4 at least. Or at least make it where, Doc Brown might have gotten killed off somehow. And, Michael J. Fox finds these plans when he's older. He goes back to Doc Brown's house or something, finds something where Doc Brown built like a second time machine somewhere and he had it hidden. Something like that to where Michael J. Fox can carry it on and, show his kid or something, or start going back in time. They could start a whole new trilogy on that. I mean, they're probably listening to this now and they're going to take that idea, of course.
I don't think that'll fly with it. Because I believe in the third one, Doc Brown was killed off, and what did Marty do? He went back in time to save him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
And
this time he might have died of natural causes, like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And they could have that one woman if she's still alive.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help
Alexa
section in
off.
your Alexa app.
Sorry about that. My Alexa got activated
I'm
somehow.
having
I'm not sure how, but that's interesting. How the heck could that happen? That's just weird. Anywho, but yeah, I mean, what's your input on it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, 1 through 10.
um, I think as a whole, I would maybe give it maybe an 8.5 or even a 9 because no matter how old I get, I still enjoy it. And the older I get, you understand the concept of it a little better than you did when you were a kid. So, with that said, the movie's a gem, very genius, and I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I mean, I could like sit and literally sit in bed or sit on the couch and watch all 3 movies back to back until daylight. In fact, I've done it quite a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love the movies. I love time travel. I mean, I definitely give it a 9, even a 10, all 3 of them, because I mean, Robert Zemeck did a terrific job with that movie. I mean, from the car they chose to, I mean, the style to everything. Everything was accurate from that movie for the most part. Um, I definitely gave it a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I definitely enjoyed watching all the movies and just watching Michael J. Fox be who he is. He's a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
and we definitely recommend you guys watch these movies. I don't care how old. Blockbuster Video ain't around no more, but you can find it on Amazon Prime, or you can find it on YouTube. Pay a couple bucks, watch it. It's a great movie. I mean, 2 thumbs up from us.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
And since we do movie reviews, leave us some comments. What movie would you like us to review? I mean, the odds of you naming a movie either one of us don't have is very, very, very slim to none. Because I think between both of us, we have close to 2,000 DVDs, and we're not like that's not a dang, what's the word I'm looking for?
An exaggeration.
Yeah, it's not exaggerating. Got thousands of movies. So yeah, let us know what you like to see. Any comments? Any memories you have of any of the Back to the Future movies? Pin them up. We love to hear them. You guys are going to be the YouTube family, so we like to hear from everybody. So, you got anything else to add, man?
Yeah, and if you want to see us do anything, like public pranks or certain prank calls or any kind of like scary type place you'd like us to check out to see if we get ghosts on camera, just let us know what you want to see and we'll try to make it feasible.
Yeah, and also we're going to be trying our hand at trying to find some really, 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 really sick individuals in society, and we're going to try to look for some child predators online. Because, I mean, I don't have kids yet. Chris has kids, and I know, just the thought of that is awful. I mean, it's sick. So,
Yeah, it's definitely getting worse nowadays.
yeah, I mean, people are wanting to meet up with little boys, little girls. I mean, it doesn't matter. And I mean, we're going to try to catch some of these sickos. We're going to try to, you know, put on some fake profiles, and we're going to go looking for them because they need to be found out. And when we do find them, we are going to post their pictures, what their car looks like, their license plate numbers, everything about them. So if you live in the area, at least you know what to look for. We're going to try to hand over the information to law enforcement and see if they can't do anything about it to get these sickos off the street. But even if somehow they slip through the cracks of the law, at least if you're from the area, you know what these sickos look like and what they're doing. And we're going to try to find out as much info as we can on these people. I mean, where they work at, what kind of work they do. I mean, you'd be surprised how much some of these people love to talk. So watch out for those two. I mean, it might take us a while to reel one in, but we're going to try. And when we do, we're going to have you guys live when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So all the more reason to subscribe and share with your friends and have them share with their friends, because not only are we going to be doing reviews, but we're going to be doing public service announcements. And anything you want to add, man?
Yeah, and when the weather starts getting right outside, there's going to be some fishing videos coming.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
I mean, we're going to go into fishing with lures, with baits, bait casting, fly fishing, open reel versus closed. I mean, we're gonna go out, do some fishing, look for carps, catfish, bass, whatever, bluegill, whatever we can find.
Mhm.
And we're gonna have you guys with us when we do it. So, and any other stuff you want us to check out or do, or talk about, let us know. We're open.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you can think of before we let these fine people go for the day?
No, just thank you for watching and tuning in so far while we try to get our channel off the ground.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate anybody who can share it, who can, get it out there. I mean, we talk about everything. We've got some videos up already, some about politics that's currently going on, about some firearms that you may want to look at if you're thinking about buying. Just anything and everything we're going to talk about. So that's why we just call it Chris and Chris. We didn't want to say guns and gadgets or, this and that or, movie reviews or, I mean, we're just going to talk about everything. Everyday life is our objective.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, we're going to cut it, and God bless you all, and God bless America.